Job's a game. Hey, Woody.
Hey.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Woody's Roundup podcast. I'm Laura, your host, and I'm joined here by the wonderful and always handsome.
Oh, thank you. If only they could see.
How you doing, Woody?
I am excellent.
Are you?
I'm wonderful. I cannot complain.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
I got a joke for you.
Oh, well, do tell.
In honor of our recent Netflix binge, which is
Ooh.
Cobra Kai.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys, if you haven't watched it, go ahead.
Go watch it.
What's a karate? What I guess I'll go. Sorry. Here we go. What's a sensei's favorite brand of car?
I don't know what.
Kia.
Oh, gosh. Oh, there. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Should be here all night. That's it. Right here.
Kia.
Open mic night. Laura
Kia.
Watts.
Kia.
Man, that show is awesome.
It is good.
It's a great show. Yep. Love it. Am in love with that show.
Just a great all around. We binged a long time.
Yeah, like the first season we just finished last night. And oh yeah, we're getting old too though. So binging is like something we have to look at each other
Yeah.
about halfway through and be like, "Are we going to do this?" All right, I'm going to go get some snacks. And then we feel it for like 3 days after.
But there's subtle ways that you tell me you want to keep going. Like he'll get up and he'll go refill his drink. So I know that he's in it for another episode.
That's it.
So good
That's it.
show.
Good show.
So I got a couple things I want to talk about this episode.
Okay.
Definitely want to go through some fun facts for you this day in history. But do we want to talk about our caller first?
Yes, we do. We want to discuss this. Okay, so this next call, a little background. All right, so I didn't know the next call. Just heads up, transparency is from my mother. Okay, Mama Kate Watts. Y'all will know. She'll probably end up liking all y'all stuff on Instagram, and so if you see Mama Kate Watts, just know she's the sweetest woman on earth. Okay, besides my lovely Laura, of course. Haha.
What a guy.
That's how you do it, gentlemen. All right, okay. All right, so I get an alert every time we get a call from to the Disney Magic Moments phone number, and so I get it, and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, hold up, I recognize that voice. She didn't tell me she was going to call. She's just being sweet. She saw it on Instagram, and then she called, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, oh wait, that's Mom. Hold up, and she left the sweetest call, and we're gonna play it for you.
Yeah.
And then I let Laura listen to it, and we're both just like, oh my gosh. All right, so we want you to hear the call, and then we want to go through what we did after we got that call.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. So here is my sweet mother leaving her call on the 304 Moments telephone number.
Good morning, Woody and Laura. I just wanted to call and leave my magical moment. I don't know if you consider it a magical moment, but back when I was old, probably about second grade, and I won't tell you my age, but it was a long time ago. I remember that when Cinderella came out on the big screen, and a friend of mine asked me to go. And I just thought, whoa, that was just fantastic, seeing that on the big screen. And then as the years went by, I got to see Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, and that was even more awesome. And my favorite dwarf is Dopey. And I haven't been to Disney. That's one of my things I love to do. But I will have to say, watching the movies has been a great experience for me. But when I first saw Cinderella on the big screen, and when you're a first or second grader, man, that is fantastic. And from then on, you think, I'm that princess. I'm sorry, I get emotional when I talk about things. But that was my magical moment. And just watching it, you haven't lived until you've seen these movies on the big screen. So I encourage you, if you can't get to Disney, watch the movies. So everybody take care, stay safe, and happy days. Bye-bye.
She's the sweetest person.
Absolutely. Right? Like, no question. Just a sweetheart. Okay. So, just not to give you too much personal information on a Disney podcast, but this year has been a little tough for her. Okay. We lost my grandfather not too long ago, her father, and some other things, other family members this year. And just for 2020, of course, for everybody, it's been kind of rough. But for my mom, it's just been, just a little on the tough side for her. So that call, it got me thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mom, here I am, her son, does a Disney podcast, right? Books however many trips the budget will allow during a year, okay? We collect all things Disney, right? My sweet mom is 63. She's never been. Her moment, as sweet as it is seeing, which I would have loved to do, seeing Cinderella on the big screen.
Oh, yeah.
That's her Disney moment. And then so we got to talking, and it was like, you know what? After this year, like the things that have happened this year,
Yeah.
we said it's time for her to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is absolutely, I can't do it. I could not focus on my work after that. So I was texting Laura because I was filming and then editing, and I was like, hey, listen, can we talk about something? Let's look at adding another trip this year, okay, in December, right? Because Disney, and you'll probably talk about it, Disney just released a discount for people that live in a couple of states, and Virginia falls in that discount. And to be honest with you, it's a really good discount.
It is.
It's like you get up to like 30% off on some resort rooms. So, all right, we already have a trip for November.
Yep.
And we're going to try to book 2 more trips, but 1 more definitely now. So I go on and I find a great deal in December at Caribbean, which we've never been to.
No,
I mean,
we
we've
haven't.
never stayed at. We've
Right.
been to it.
Right.
But we book it, and my 63-year-old sweet mom, we were taking her in December for her very first Disney trip, and we've got some stuff lined up for her. It's not a long trip.
No.
We have a short window, but I just thought this is a year I need my mom to be able to go and to actually see that place and actually feel it.
And it's so special because his parents live they don't live right next door like my mom, and not that my mom lives right next door, but I see my mom a lot more. We see my mom and dad a lot more frequently than we do his parents. And so it felt like, super, super sweet that this will be a moment that we can have with her. And of course he calls his dad up, and his dad is like never still. So, his dad's always either, helping somebody at the church, or he's moving somebody out, or he is, tilling somebody's garden.
He is leaving as soon as he arrives.
Yeah. And he is a great, just supporter of everything that his family is and does. And so of course Woody calls, and I hear him on the phone with his dad, and he's like, I mean, if you want to go, you can go. And then I could just hear his dad on the other end going, nah, son, take your mama. Because I really, really believe that it means as much for him to be able to be home, because there's a lot that goes on. I mean,
it's not his thing. They have animals. They got
a lot going on in their little farm.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost the best of both. He can have some time to kind of keep the family in order. And then his wife, who is our joy. I mean, she's one of the sweetest people in the world. She'll experience this for the first time. And then I just want to share this, because this got me. When we called her, we're in the parking lot of Hobby Lobby because I needed to run in and get something. And so he called his mom. We're in the parking lot, and she just starts crying. I mean, just like, what? Are you serious? And then she goes, I'm going to be a princess.
And then we're both like, like, it is like, I just won. I mean, we sing Disney praises all the time, so it's nothing new. But like, really, this discount, I don't think Disney recognizes the importance of when they release discounts, because I mean, for us, it's, we're always conscious.
Yeah.
And like we one have to look at schedules, two, look at budgets, and it's like, and this just made it easy. This made the choice easy. It made us want to, one, explore a different resort that we have not stayed at, and two, introduce her in such a lovely, even during, like, I know you got to wear a mask so far, but even now, like, even that, we want to go.
Yeah.
So it's a sweet little story. I hope y'all enjoyed that call. So.
Weather should be good. Christmas decorations, which it's our favorite time of year. So I feel like, way to go, Woody.
Oh, thank you. I felt really good. I felt really good doing that.
I mean, we know that the Lord blesses those who bless. I really think that is just the coolest thing, that we were able to look at the budget and go, hey, yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it. Well, the discount helped. I'm not gonna lie, Disney.
You're right.
So that discount, like, that made me, like, okay, now's the time to do it. And then, especially after that call, I would have tried to make it happen next year, but it was just like, you know what? We're going in November. We've been itching to go all year, so we may even try to go in September. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But it just made it super easy. So thank you, Disney, for releasing that discount in a timely manner, and Mom for placing that call to that phone number when she did, and it just boom, deposit put, and trip is booked.
We'll have her on the show.
Well, yes. So our plans are, I know, not that I want to capitalize on the podcast of my mom's first visit. However, we got just as excited.
I know.
That we're going to take, because like our whole thing was like, you know what? Like, we'll get to see it through her eyes, not a child's eyes, which is something very different and magical, but through, she's 63, never been, like, in this, we're going to be able to really, like, experience something new and something fun and sweet and pure.
I think it's, I want to disagree and say it's exactly like seeing it through a child's eyes.
Well, yes.
I think it's exactly why parents, I would, they pack it up and they take them all because it's seeing it through a child's eyes. It's seeing the person realize the magic of Disney, which I think is what Emily said when she left her message on a previous call. But it's like, I can't wait. I can't wait to see her. And then I was in the back of my, mind, I'm sitting here in the car and I'm like, oh, Woody, we can take her here. And Woody's like, let me be honest. She's going to be amazed. Think about the first time you went. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to go to the Wilderness Lodge.
You're right. She doesn't need to see that lobby.
She doesn't need to go to the Grand Floridian. Yeah. You're right. And so it was one of those things where he's like, slow down. Remember, it's her first time. And I went, you're right.
I just remember my first time, because we spaced it out. We went to like Hollywood Studios the first day. And this was before Galaxy's Edge, whatever. And we kind of amped it up to Magic Kingdom, And I just remember, like, the feelings the first time, even being amazed at looking at the streets and the building facades and stuff like that. Like, it's just amazing feeling, and I cannot wait to share that with my mom, for one, my sweet mother, who has never been able to do that and has only ever gone to the state, North Carolina, to the beach, and never really gone anywhere else. And then for us to be able to record that and share it with people that listen to the podcast, I think it's gonna be pretty magical. So we're planning on recording her initial reactions, some audio, some interviews with her while she's there. Nothing too crazy, so that it will take her out of the experience. But so you'll see some cool things when she goes that hopefully will put a smile to your face.
I love it.
I'm excited.
So cool.
Yep.
So I have some history.
All right.
And I thought I'd share. This day, 1938, and we are recording this on September the 10th. So the morning story meeting for Fantasia takes place at the studio's conference room.
1938.
And among these present were Walt Disney, the orchestral conductor Leopold Stokowski, I think is how you say it.
What an awesome name.
Yeah. Composer, there was artists, there was animators. It was really cool. 1938, they had their first meeting about Fantasia.
What were we watching the other night? Not to derail your history, but like Trick or Treat. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
We were watching
Trick or
that.
treat for Halloween and ghosts and goblins. Okay, I won't
Okay,
do it.
there you go. She's got to get it out, guys. And I saw it was like made 1950 something. And I'm like, gosh, it is still amazing. Everything holds up.
You're
Like
right.
everything still holds up that much longer. So I cannot imagine 1938. Fantasia still holds up.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. So this day in 1998, so we're going to skip some time. The United States Postal Service issues a 32-cent postage stamp depicting Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Sweet.
So do you remember 1998 sending old letters in the mail?
I do. I was a junior in high school. So
Were you?
I was. That dates
I was
me
a
right there.
sophomore. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool. Also, year later, 1999, the Tatooine Traders merchandise shop attached to the Star Tours attraction opens at Disney's MGM Studios. Remember, that is what it used to be
That is
called.
awesome.
So let's jump to 2005.
Ooh.
Mickey and Minnie Mouse, along with Goofy and Pluto, visit the Reliant Center in Houston, Texas. It's a Red Cross shelter, and it was home to many New Orleans Hurricane Katrina survivors. So they brought the Fab Five to bring some joy, considering that Hurricane
Yeah.
Laura just went by. I thought I'd bring that into
There
the
were
view.
plenty of jokes in this home with that name. Not to disrespect anybody that was truly affected by the real hurricane.
right.
However, I don't think we'll ever have a Hurricane Woody. Let's hope not. Let's
I know,
hope
it'd
we
be
never
kinda fun, though.
get far down that list.
So in 2009, Bob Iger launches the first ever D23 Expo.
Get it, Bob.
Super cool. D23 is so big now.
It is.
And just exciting things. Hopefully that'll be back to normal and we can go to a conference
I
or
think
something.
it will. I think it will.
And lastly, I don't want to take up too much of your time, Woody, but in 2015,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
this day in
recently.
history, 2015, Disney's chief operating let's try that again. Disney's chief operating officer, Thomas Staggs, announces that ground will be broken on Star Wars Land at Disneyland and in Disney's Hollywood Studios. So 14 acres, Galaxy's Edge.
I remember.
Pretty cool.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that being announced and like, man, that's gonna be great. Like, what a great idea.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Good history. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So speaking of awesomeness, okay, so to jump off your history lesson, which was great, by the way.
Yeah.
We have some other cool things. I know people are probably listening like this is just kind of random updates, but they're important. They're important, everybody. Hopefully you follow us on Instagram. If you don't, follow us at Woody's Roundup Podcast on Instagram. But we have something new and cool that has semi-launched on the website. One, we redid the website.
Yep.
You love it, right?
Love it.
And now we have Woody's Roundup Radio. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit, right?
Right.
So this is a streaming radio station that is let me just say this. It's fully licensed.
Yes.
It's not Woody doing a pirate radio station out of his basement. Like fees are paid, licenses per year were purchased, and it's totally legit. So everybody, when you listen to it, know that it's on the up and up. Okay.
Yes.
And we got the Google the Android app done. That has been uploaded. So hopefully it'll be approved, within a couple days. And then we have an iPhone app that will also be, it's streaming 24/7. It's park music. We're even pulling audio from like some of the old fireworks shows.
Yes.
The park rides, soundtracks. So like if you are craving that like Main Street feel or old, Lion King soundtrack, Mermaid soundtrack, Little Mermaid, give it a listen. Woody's Roundup. Go to our website and then go to radio, and then you can listen to it now on there, streaming again. Like we have our 304 moments, our magical moments playing on there, and
I'm listening to the radio. I think it was yesterday, and I just seriously, we've talked about this before. How we would love if like Sirius XM had like a true Disney station. They do have like a Disney theme,
Yeah,
but
Disney
it's all,
Radio.
Yeah,
It's Disney Radio,
but it's
but-
basically all of the Disney actors and their songs. So you've got the Jonas Brothers, you have
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus, and that's all great. But for me, I'm craving, and I love Woody had found. I don't know how he did it, but he found it. He obviously got all the licenses or whatever. But there is the queue for Jungle Cruise.
Yes, the whole queue.
And
Like-
it is not. I'm not kidding. Like I'm standing in line. I'm waiting for the cruise because you hear this just in. Safari members have gone missing on the and you hear the guy come over the loudspeaker, and then you hear the 30s, 40s, 50s music that they're playing. It's just a vibe, and that's what I need in my life. I need the Haunted Mansion. Welcome, foolish mortals. I need there are no windows and no doors. Like I
Yes.
need it. And then all of a sudden, then you get, like Be Our Guest, and then it's like Aladdin, and then some of the tracks from Broadway musicals are in there. This is just the best station. And it's not just because Woody made it and it's incredible, but all of a sudden he sends me a link and he's like, hey, listen to this. And I'm like, are you kidding? Like it's everything that I would want in just the background, like while you're cleaning or while you're driving to Disney. Come on. I mean, this is going to be our soundtrack when we ride.
Yeah, because like you're
13
saying,
hours.
13 hours twice in the next few months.
Yeah.
But like you said, like we were craving something where there's some.
I mean, even the Tomorrowland where she's like paging Tom Morrow.
Yes.
Come on. And that
Yeah.
is on this
Yeah.
radio. So you guys, please, please.
So if you go to woodiesrounduppodcast.com, that'll take you to the new website. That's
Yep.
the easiest way. That's the easiest URL, or woodies-roundup.com, and hit radio. You'll see it. It's on there. It's
ad free.
It's ad free. Like my goal, and I'm gonna go to my next update. Then I am letting you tell me some actual news from Disney. My goal is, or our goal, excuse me, is really to have just a good experience for people to listen to, for us, like what we would want to listen to,
Right.
and keep it, clutter free, and just have that Disney feeling, like have some Disney voices come on to let you know what you're listening to, and really just create an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay. So give it a listen on the website now. And again, like look out for an update for the Android app and the iPhone app, they'll be really super simple. You click play, it'll give you the album art, and you can share it. You can play it just like you do Pandora, Spotify, whatever. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited because it was fun. It's fun finding the music and legally finding it, by the way, everybody. And then really curating some playlists. So like, I really want people to listen to it, give us some feedback, and and then there's a cool feature that I want to use if we have enough listeners on it, where we can come in live, like while we're at the parks, or
cool.
we're on a visit or something like that. We can actually, like a breaking, whatever, we can come in, have like some live talks, and a full-fledged radio station. So
yeah.
I am super excited. So I hope people will listen. And then that leads me to my last little tech update, and then we can get to the Disney, your curated Disney news. So I have so many cool ideas, and we decided, in order to try to implement some of these cool ideas that we just dream up, like we'll be in the car, like just like that radio thing, like what weeks ago we were like, it'd be cool if we had this radio station to listen to, and so we did it, but we need some help in order to kind of make all these ideas come about, right? Because I've got a ton, and as business is good, like we really want to give people like more content. Like we like goodies. We like getting Walt Life boxes.
Right.
We like exclusive stuff. That's why we're a member to just about every club you can. D23, we're a member, we get the magazines, we get all this other stuff. So in order to do that, we are asking that if you are able and you would love some exclusive content, right? Like I'm talking ad-free podcast episodes,
Yep.
movie reviews,
Yes.
park interviews when we're in the park, giving you some sounds of the park, giving you some of our fun banter, while we have that really won't make it into the podcast, but you'll be able to listen to it.
Like the epic brainstorming session we had. That
Yes,
was
like
something
that.
phenomenal. That if honestly, I told Woody, if there was a microphone set up in the middle of this room, what fun would that be to listen?
Oh, we
had an epic night. It was, we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. So I mean, like exclusive content. So we ask that if you're able and you would love some of this exclusive content and to help keep the radio station kind of going, because there are costs that
Yeah.
I don't want to make any money off of it because I don't want to put ads on it, but there are costs to it.
Sure.
So it would be help. So if you could become a Patreon
Yeah.
of Woody's Roundup, that would help us out. I have one tier on there.
Yeah.
$5 a month. I'm keeping it
Hey,
simple.
that's reasonable.
Keeping it simple. You go there, you sign up. You'll like I said, you'll get the ad-free stuff. You'll get some other stuff. And listen, we are all about goodies, swag, and content, and we want to give that to you.
Right.
But we want you to want the content. So
Yeah.
if you do, go to the website,
Yep.
sign up for our Patreon, and be prepared
Yes.
to be getting some magical, fun, exclusive stuff. And it'll help me keep the radio station going, and it'll help us, get some more fun, cool stuff to share with you. And I have some stuff already in there, but like our trip's coming up, we want to do some live streams, podcast episodes, live on the radio, shout outs. So you get a bunch of stuff. It's all on the website.
Yeah,
and I
go
have
check it
talked
out.
enough about all my tech updates, and I am ready for some actual Disney updates.
So Disney is, is full of surprises, but again, we kind of saw this one coming. Definitely canceled Very Merry Christmas Party, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
But there's still lots of good sweets and treats that'll be available. I know a lot of the restaurants are opening back up. For example, Grand Floridian is getting ready to do their big opening again. A lot of the restaurants at the resorts, some of them hadn't really opened yet. So the 21st of this month, September, is a big day for a lot of the resorts to kind of bring you their holiday menus, bring you their holiday decor. They are not sparing them as far as the resorts are concerned. However, I do know that the millions and millions of lights on Cinderella Castle aren't going to be put up this year, which is kind of sad, but there's reasons. The projections that they have planned for the castle, the new paint job just being, done. They don't want to risk that. And also they have lots of things planned because they can't do fireworks. So even in the years that we've gone before, though the lights on Cinderella Castle weren't really seen, they were seen even in the projections.
Yeah.
So Disney's just doing the best that they can to know that we're going to make this castle the focal point and not so much the fireworks.
Yeah.
So it's like exciting, but it's also a little bit disappointing,
But
because we do love
see
that.
now that explains it. That's a little bit when I just saw the headline briefly, and then when you explain like the projections and people really won't be able to gather around,
Right.
And so it kind of makes sense that you want to leave it clean for the pictures too, and that gorgeous new paint job. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
That's not
lots,
bad.
lots there to chew on, but again, the news coming that Polynesian's going to stay closed, at least the regular booked rooms, not for DVC members. You can still do your thing, but those will get that new Moana theme.
See, I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be so exciting. You said it the other day. Chapek.
Peck.
That he's all about the themes. He's all about.
Oh, he's an IP man,
Yeah, he
intellectual
is.
property man. Like he is which I 100% agree with cha, and I think everywhere you could slap a character in,
Oh yeah.
let's do it.
But I think in a way that's so tasteful because they did give a little bit of sneak peek, I guess, or rumor that, for example, you're not going to get hit by the Maui hook when you walk in.
I wouldn't hate it. Smack you right when you walk in the door.
But it'll be, embedded in carpets or,
Well, they all like Coronado.
Yeah.
Like Coronado is probably one of the most tasteful, like, it's
Sure.
just so well done,
Sure.
and it's so subtle in some of the but I argue too, like you could go a bit more. I don't mind walking past a gigantic
It's a real water bed.
every time you jump on the bed.
Oh my gosh. Every time you go into the bathroom, it's like Moana.
Yes. Can we make one room?
Make
one,
way.
one room is just fully
La-da-da-da-da-da.
themed out. What's the crab's name?
Tamatoa.
The Jermaine. He
Clement.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best.
Oh, okay.
I was
Gosh.
a drab little crab once. Don't get me started.
I'm
Woody.
so sorry, everybody. So sorry.
So shiny. So yeah, they're making the Polynesian so shiny.
Oh, I'm excited. Not that we've ever had enough money to stay at the Polynesian, but yeah. I mean, we will certainly hijack and
Yes.
and visit it and resort hop. So
So they're busting out some holiday twists with like festival floats and things.
festival flair.
Oh yeah. And of course you're going to have some merchandise, which is insane. If you love Toy Story like we do,
Obviously.
they've mentioned this. There's rumors that there's like this whole toy soldier toy parade that either exists in partnership with another one, which we talked about before, the cavalcades, or they're on their own. These
Yeah.
Green Army men are going to take over, which I
let's
think
do
is
it.
kind of fun.
Do it, Disney.
So again, it's just they're talking about nighttime, obviously falling earlier. I know the parks are going to close earlier, but they're still going to give you that nighttime magic that comes with the Christmas holiday. We loved when it snowed.
Oh.
We
Oh, and the
loved
Osborne
gosh.
lights in Hollywood Studio, y'all. Like if you didn't experience that, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for
know.
you. But
I mean, they're cherished parts that we certainly are glad we got to be a part of.
Yep.
But the new, regime coming through and with whole COVID crap, it's like Disney's making the best of what they can, and they're really gonna be bringing holiday magic in creative ways.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. They're taking, just like the Christmas party, which is not a surprise that it got canceled because Not So Scary was. But they're implementing some fun stuff, and the fact they're still decorating
Oh yeah.
for it, like, and
Speaking of-
still there's sweet treats and stuff like that. Let's do it.
I mean, for sure. Shifting gears to Disney Springs.
Oh.
So rumor has it that Christmas trees are going to be everywhere. You'll discover them around every corner. Normally each resort has its own display,
Yeah.
like the gingerbread houses.
Yep.
Oh, and then of course Contemporary does their thing. And we loved a resort hop at the holidays. You just gotta go and check it out. Plus you don't know what sweet treats you can get. But
And gift shops, y'all.
they have a different Rice Krispie treat. Get it.
Get it 5. I want 6 now.
But like the Wilderness Lodge, oh, that tree, just so what's exciting is that the Disney Springs is really taking on some of this burden of, well, what can we do?
Yeah.
Like how can we make this elaborately decorated Christmas be the best ever? So again, it's going to be an entertainment and decor destination this year. Which is exciting because before we have skipped Disney Springs around the holidays.
Because if we don't shop, after the first couple of visits, we just stopped shopping. We really didn't, but like that will get us back down there.
Yeah,
Which,
for
not
sure.
that we didn't want to go, but it's just kind of like, well, I don't really want to buy anything today. So, but that's going to be great if that becomes like an extension to the theme parks and almost becomes like a destination itself. Right. So, yeah.
Sadly, the gingerbread will not. That was heartbreaking to me because I just remember the smell.
Oh.
Like as soon as you got off the monorail, it was like boom.
Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. So, they won't have that, but they will be decked out. They're saying that they're going to be adding festive flourishes, which is exciting because some of these resorts don't have to do a whole lot.
No.
But maybe, just maybe, this will be a chance for us to see things we haven't seen before.
It'll be wonderful. I'm looking forward to it.
So of course, holiday kitchens will return around World Showcase. So you're going to be able to get that, slow roasted turkey with the stuffing.
We actually, and I think we've talked about it. We actually spent one Thanksgiving
We sure did.
at Disney, and we ate our Thanksgiving dinner at a resort, and it was amazing. Like, it really wasn't that crowded. It was Thanksgiving Day, and we both had turkey, like just everything that you have for Thanksgiving, and it was wonderful. Like, I forgot what resort we were at though. Was it Pop? It might have been Pop.
It was
Century.
Pop.
Yeah, and it was great.
So Voices of Liberty is returning, which people were saying, oh, the whole singing thing, but that's going to be in Epcot. So that's really cool. So it's like the most epic caroling you've ever heard. We didn't get a chance to hear this.
No.
I only saw it online.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're leaving. We can't go.
No.
And we didn't even have park tickets to Epcot. We were leaving
Yeah.
that next day, but I was like, dang, we didn't get to see that. People are excited because the whole candlelight thing is closed,
Yeah.
closed, not happening. But then the Voices of Liberty are. So people really do, you hope, not camp out, but in a way, in quotes, they love that.
Yeah.
And I would love to see that too.
So what you're saying is Disney is taking away one thing, however,
Yes,
they're replacing it with another.
they are.
Well, there we go. So there's no reason to be upset, anybody. Look at Disney looking out for everybody.
Really cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people commenting on the news saying, well, how can we see the Cinderella Castle if they're closing at 6? Not sure how that's going to work out. I mean, certainly here in Virginia at 5:30, it's dark.
Oh yeah, when daylight.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that'll be interesting.
yeah, there's a lot of people saying, well, what are they going to do? How are they going to do that? What's it going to do? And again, we talked about this, the digital projections that are coming to your room. So when you get back to your resort, you get to watch whatever they're doing on the castle in your own room, whether it be live or pre-recorded.
Yeah.
You and I would enjoy that so much.
Oh yeah. Well, that like the simple things like between the visits where Coronado had that more personal TV touch that we had not experienced in the previous visits. That was wonderful. And then we started exploring the in entertainment guide or whatever and found like old movies, live show. Like, it was great. Like, I mean, honestly, like they're making up for a lot. I know that when you're there, it's a different feeling and that fireworks are magical and that being in there is magical, but there's just something about being at the park and then you being in the room and you're only like, 10 minutes away from it. So I'm sure whatever they do will be wonderful and magical. Like,
Yeah.
they do it top notch.
And it sounds like everything that I'm reading, it sounds like they're making new
Yep.
traditions. This is not something, oh, I saw that banner at Hollywood Studios and they just moved it over to the Grand Prairie. No, it's like new.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited.
Me
They
too.
have started the planning. They have probably been thinking about this months ahead of time. Lots of things are going to change, but honestly, Woody, I'm excited for the change, especially those of us who have gone year after year after year. It's exciting, it's interesting, it's new. And then if you've never been, you don't even know what you're missing out
Yeah,
on.
it's totally fine. It's going to be wonderful regardless.
So,
I'm just glad. I'm glad, one, they're open.
yep.
That's my main thing. And two, watching a bunch of the Instagram live feeds from people that are there, that have just gotten back from there, like they're all, I mean, all of them are positive.
Yeah.
They're saying Disney is doing great things with keeping clean, social distancing, and then even some of the things they're doing, they hope are implemented after the fact. And things change so quickly. We don't know what's going to happen October, November, December. But I'm excited they're doing what they're doing. And I'm like, we're so okay with it. We're booking a couple of trips. So obviously,
That's right.
Disney has our approval. So
Hey, they may not be having very merry, but this girl's very merry. And with that, we thank you guys for listening. We hope that you'll visit our awesome new website. Give a listen. Give a little listen. Come on, Woody, you're supposed to do that in the background.
You might even hear, I'm going to sneak audio bits of Laura and her famous
You don't have to sneak.
impersonations.
Just put them in there. No.
Y'all might hear that because they are magical in themselves.
Oh, yes, it is. So give our website a look and a listen. That radio will not disappoint. Look at your budget, book your Disney trip, then book us for $5 a month.
Yeah.
Become a Patreon. We want you to be a part of that. I am serious. If you can't get enough of me, gosh, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm totally
Come
kidding.
on, we've got to keep this fire going.
Any
everybody.
minute, this podcast is just going to cut off because
said,
Woody's just going to cut it off.
Our viewers are up there. Look at us. We've lost 6. Okay.
Anyway, we thank you guys so much for listening, and we will catch you on another episode.
Call Woody and Laura at 304 Moments and leave us your favorite memory, and we may use it on the Woody's Roundup podcast. That's 304-666-3687. And don't forget to visit Woody'sRoundupPodcast.com too. Hot dog!